Hi, good afternoon. Welcome back to more Angelina Jordan. I'll tell you, she could sing the phone book. You know, you put any kind of song on a roulette wheel for this lady to sing, she's going to knock it out of the park. And beginning so young in her age, 6, 7, 8 years old, just crushing it. She's something special. The tone that she has is just fantastic. Her preciseness of hitting her notes is just incredible. I had a chance, of course, to listen to a handful of her songs so far, and the cover she did for Whitney Houston, you know, that really had me on pins and needles. But she killed it, slayed it. So had I not listened to that cover of Whitney's song, I would have been a little nervous about this Adele cover. Because, hey, now you're starting to slip on some big shoes. You know, someone that's iconic right now in the music industry. And so, you know, if it wasn't for my past experience and exposure to some of Angelina's abilities, I'd be a little nervous right now. But here we go. Brought to you by the number 4. Here we go. Come on. Here we go. Of the piano.
There ain't no gold in this river.
Okay, let's stop right now. Let's analyze the song so far. We don't need to hear the rest of it, really. Perfect tone, depth. So far, it's like, okay, I can rest a little bit now. It'll be okay.
In this river, there I've been washing my hands in forever. I know there is hope in these waters.
She has a tremendous amount of control in her power, her projection. And then when she comes back a bit and lightens it up like Billie Eilish and kind of like tones it down, her projection and her amplitude of what she is putting forth is just really natural. So perfect. Now, I may make a few enemies here. Now, but let me just preface it by saying I think she's one of the best vocalists I think any of us have heard in a while. The only thing that I would critique, and this is just coming from a guy that can't sing worth jack, but my observation is, and my wife, she's an incredible singer, has been on some CDs, Apple Music, that kind of stuff. So she's a great singer. And so I've learned a lot from her too over the 31 years of our marriage, you know? And so her enunciation. I think her enunciation is a strength and a weakness. I think it's a strength in that it gives a cool little flow to the music. And I like it, actually. I actually like the lack of enunciation, her pronunciation of her words, right? But it does lack there. I'd love to hear your comments. I'd like to hear what your take is. And if you think I'm kind of crazy here or if I'm kind of on to something, give a listen. And I kind of picked it up here. I thought about that on some of her other covers and her other songs. And I just kind of let it go. And I just didn't really mention it. But now I've heard it again. I'm going, this is an interesting little thing with her on the enunciation of her words. Just give a listen.
In these waters, but I can't bring myself to swim when I am drowning.
That's fine. That sounds good.
Silence, baby, let me in and go easy on me, baby.
Another quick pause. That she does not need any kind of auto-tune. Nope. Now, there might be some post-production on this, They might have hit some of that here. I doubt it. She's very solid with her vocals. But when she goes up and hits those notes and then comes down like in a reverse yodel, bringing it down, precisely hitting every step of the way down, that's insane. Listen to this.
Easy on me, baby. I was still a child. Didn't get the chance to.
See now, you see what I'm talking about the enunciation there. Listen to that again. That last bar.
I didn't get the chance to.
Let me back up a little more.
Easy on me, baby.
Here we go.
I was still a child. Didn't get the chance to.
See? A little difficult. Like if you didn't know the lyrics of this song, you'd be kind of hard pressed to understand what she's singing. I like it though. That's the weird part. I like it. I'm trying to think of some other bands and singers like Men at Work or some other singers that don't enunciate, but they're just iconic, right? She's one of them. But if you're going to do a cover, in my opinion, you got to kind of be able to kind of enunciate the words properly, I think. But given it's her ability and her style, kind of give it a pass. But I'm curious, give me some comments on that. What do you think?
Gosh. I had no time to choose what I chose to do. So go easy on me.
Look, she's got the throttle ability to really project and hold back and project. And I mean, it's so natural for her. I'm such a huge fan. I love the piano too. It's pretty.
There ain't no room for our things to change when we are both so deeply stuck in our ways. You can deny how I've tried. I changed who I was to put you both first. Now I give up.
See, now that's where that last whole line there is an example of how I wish she just had a little bit more clear enunciation. That's all. But you could just have the headphones on in a dark room or whatever and just chilling, and just having this playing in the background, and it just brings you into that different atmosphere that just is just cool. And I can definitely hear she's sneaking in some of that jazzy stuff that she's so good at. You could tell that that's just part of her fingerprint on her music. Definitely.
I changed who I was to put you both first. Now I give up and go easy on me, baby. I was still a child.
Listen to that deep,
Didn't get the chance to
silky smooth.
feel the world around me, and no time to choose what I chose to do. So go easy on
Really?
me,
Really? It's perfect.
on me. I had good intentions in the highest souls, but
Okay,
I know I now.
There's the jazz, the soulful jazz. Oh man, that's where she just breaks. That's where she breaks away. That's where she comes into her own at that point. That's her comfort zone. That's her comfort zone right there. down to her bare feet. We already talked about her bare feet situation. Wow. Wow. Look, there's some songs in my mind that I'd love to have her sing someday. I'm sure I'll have to look and see if she sang some of them. But can you ever, have more than a person or more in your life that has the ability to sing like she does? And from such an early age, when she sang some of her stuff when she was so young, and it was perfect, and she's becoming so more mature in her vocals and her abilities and the way she can pivot to different genres and styles and covers and stuff so effortlessly. It's sickening to see. It's like, oh my gosh, this is just really quite amazing. So again, thank you again for your recommendations. We're going to hear more Angelina in the future very soon. And man, what a cool blessing to listen to this young lady sing. I can listen to her all day. Take care, and we'll see you next time.